All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be hopping into it. Game number 1 between these two players in the second quarterfinals match. Spawning up here at the top right-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. Give it up for Ortis Equidum's Cham.
And his opponent, the red Zerg player, he's representing himself because he's the effing CEO. It is PandaBearMe.
Yeah, I like that the red panda for his logo, his decal, with the American flag behind it.
It's beautiful. That is America's not national animal, but spirit animal.
Spirit animal, yeah.
You know, like the bald eagle.
Yep. Bald. Of course,
when the bald eagle gets reincarnated, it actually comes back as a panda bear.
Yep, and apparently in America. I don't think there's a single red panda in America, dude. Like, I don't even think there's a zoo that has a red panda in it.
I don't know. I bet there could be one, right?
You think there would be?
Can it even survive? That's the thing.
I thought they were endangered because they're like, you know, there are a lot of animals that are endangered because they're so dumb that they just like, they were not made evolutionarily like reasonably. Like they should be killed. They're effectively killing themselves off. Like,
Really?
I thought it was one of those.
It could be. Poor red pandas, though.
Poor red panda. They are adorable, though. That's their defense. That's their evolutionary defensive mechanism. They're just animals that are becoming like cuter and cuter because they realize that humans will start to save them if they ever start to go extinct.
Yeah. That's like, please.
Pandas are like that, I think, actually, just in general. But whoa, 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 hold on. We got a really, really cool opening over here from Cham. We are seeing insanely fast tech up to Roach.
Yeah, it's super fast roaches here out of Cham, and I'm wondering a bit more. Everybody obviously approaches the game differently, but on a map like Dusk Towers, I usually don't know just how effective it is to actually attack with roaches like, right across the map.
Yeah,
It's too long of a rush distance, and if he sees it, you can just pretty much flood lings.
You know what I'm wondering if this is for? I wonder if this is going to be like Cham saying really fast 2-base muta, because we even see him really quickly grabbing the 3 gas geysers. If he's going to do that, but he's got the roach warren for safety, so if he sees a big flood of lings, he's going to make some roaches and hold position them on the ramp, staying on 2 bases.
I actually think it might be for a Nidus, and hear me out. Somebody, I think it was GGU Make, I was casting him in the ASL Bacon Weekly, and they're like, yo, Cham's been doing this weird thing where he's in ZvZ and he just goes for a 2-base super fast Roach Nidus play. And somehow it catches them off guard and kills them before they start the Roach production, because I feel like a lot of the times you make a lot of lings when you take the early third, and you delay your Roach production until you're pretty decently saturated, unless you're going to go for like Ling Bane.
Well,
and there we have it.
You were calling it right, Tempo, and we do have some Overlords well positioned over here for Cham. You can plant down a Nidus Worm in that 3rd expansion maybe for PandaBearMe. This is going to be pretty interesting because there's a pretty decent flood of Zerglings making their way across the map, and really, Cham's wall-in is literally 2 Zerglings and a Queen.
Yeah, the wall-in isn't that great, but here comes some roaches here to save the Queen.
Oh.
And they probably should be able to hold here.
Yeah, but the Zerglings are going to be able to get in over here and spot that Nidus Worm and instantly. Yeah, the Nidus Worm's actually, whoa, the Nidus Worm's not coming down inside of PandaBearMe's base. It's coming down outside of the base.
Yep, and he's just going to push here. So remember when I'm talking about, okay, attacking across the map with roaches is usually a bad idea because they see it early and all of a sudden you get caught a little too early. Well, he's going to just go ahead and attack at the front. But luckily for PandaBearMe, he saw it.
Yeah.
And let's see if he can save this 3rd.
So that's sort of the concern, right? Is that, yeah, okay, PandaBearMe going to be losing a couple of these roaches. That does really suck right now. But again, it's as you were saying, like he maybe doesn't even actually have to go down this ramp to defend that 3rd. Maybe he can actually sacrifice this, defend at the top of the ramp, and Cham will be moving through a very awkward choke point into Queens, into roaches. Even if he's slightly outnumbering Cham, he won't, or PandaBearMe, he won't be able to use all of his roaches.
True. And he does that, has that defender's advantage. So if he gets the third base, that would be the best thing that he could do.
Oh,
But
PandaBearMe though, he's the one getting aggressive, trying to move down the ramp, and it looks like he is going to have enough to push Cham back.
Yep, but he's getting a Nidus inside of the natural, or yeah, the in-base natural. Here comes some more roaches.
That's where those roaches were, and here we go. Now suddenly PandaBearMe in a bit of a floundering state right now as he's trying to deal with the defense over here. He ends up losing quite a few of those workers. 10 workers have gone down so far, and Cham can actually retreat back into the Nidus where PandaBearMe is not focus firing it down, but actually we're just seeing more roaches coming out for Cham. He might be able to close this out.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's killing so many drones here. It's up to 29, or down to 29, sorry. And I thought that, yeah, this was going to be just a way to pull PandaBearMe back and forth. But it's looking like he's doing some game-ending damage, or at least damage that is going to get him into a really good position.
Yeah, Nidus Worm pops back up, and even though the roaches for Cham almost got cleaned up, Cham comes in with the reinforcements, is going to be able to once again push PandaBearMe back. If he even sends maybe like 1 or 2 roaches over that third, he can probably pick that up. But Roach Warren goes down. PandaBearMe, he's going to have to try and make this remaining defense on pure Zerglings. And even though he takes out the Nidus Worm once again, may be able to clean this up eventually, that other Nidus Worm is still around.
I know. He could reinforce right there, finally take out that third base. And even if he goes back home, take the third and go into the mid game, he would be in a pretty decent spot. So PandaBearMe realizing that obviously he can't defend this with pure Ling, it would be kind of a suicide move and a waste of resources. Just gonna go ahead and drop the Spire and try to deny the reinforcements here in the Nidus Worm, and he is successful right there.
Yeah, but 44 workers, 45 workers to 26. Spire is going to be coming down for Cham just to seal the deal, and this is going to be sort of a Hail Mary play from PandaBearMe, going for the Baneling Nest, saying, okay, look, if I can just end this game right now, maybe, just maybe, my opponent won't have a chance, and he'll maybe be playing a little bit greedy, trying to take advantage of a bit of chance in this game.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what you do need to do. You believe in, just leave it up. Do you believe in a thing called magic, Fair Dragon? Do you?
I think PandaBearMe must believe at least a little bit in it, but I don't know how strong his convictions are going to be on this.
Did he cancel the Spire, by the way, or was that Cham
Spire?
that put it
no,
down?
it was Cham that put it down. I don't think PandaBearMe could afford a Spire. I don't think he even has Lair right now.
Oh, you're maybe right. So I was
Yeah.
wrong in that. Sorry, I actually thought it was PandaBearMe going for it. This follow-up from Cham is gonna be sick.
Well, this is the final push out over here for PandaBearMe. All of his hopes and dreams in this game lie on this particular Baneling bust, I would say, with the Zerglings and the Roaches and the Banelings. They've got to make a lot of damage happen, but the Mutals are already out, and the Mutals are going to be able to just right-click down the Banelings. Look at this, already doing so. All of the Banelings are going to get down before they even get a single shot off. Well,
Yeah,
almost all
that's
of
an
them.
awesome move here from Cham. Gonna be taking them out. Good surround by PandaBearMe, but how long can he keep this up?
Well,
Time crawlers have just now completed, but it looks like PandaBearMe just might lose everything here.
yeah,
Not getting any economic damage there.
that
GG.
is going to be it. GG. And Cham taking game number 1 in this best of 3.
Wow.
Zombie Grub also saying that there are, in fact, red pandas in the
Oh.
DC Zoo. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hop into a short little break as we get ready to hop into game number 2. We'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're hopping into it once again in game number 2 of our second quarterfinals match as we spawn up here in the top left-hand corner of the map on top of the blue Zerg player from Orta's Equidum. Give it up for Cham, setting up 1-0.
And his opponent in the bottom right needs to bring it back here on Prion Terraces. Give it up for PandaBearMe, who's currently teamless. Used to be a part of, what was that? Apocalypse Esports, I believe, and then
Yeah,
we all know what happened to that. But
the name was indicative of its fate.
yikes, savage.
I know it's a little bit mean, but I
Hey,
really just enjoyed the
I
Reddit
tell him like
thread
it
for
is
that.
sometimes, Fair Dragon, you can't sugarcoat it.
Yeah, I really just enjoyed the Reddit thread because there were all the best apocalypse jokes in there. Like I think someone was saying like, well, what did you expect when you named your team Apocalypse? Like, It's gonna end. That's,
Yep.
that's a bad omen.
In a bad way too. Like some things end and it's like good, you know. You watch a movie, the end of it, it's like that was a good ending. But
Yeah.
that was Either way, guys, PandaBearMe is unfortunately teamless at the moment. But hey, let's see if he can bring it back here, get some attention to himself, and perhaps we'll see him on something in the future.
Yeah. I have no idea what this chat is about. Holy moly and
I mean,
Zombie Girl.
that's what happens, right?
Yeah, just like I glance over and like I see that Zombie Grub's saying like everyone has that friend. In a friendly match that would get wrecked, but in a fight or flight he'd be crazy. And then Holy Moly's like, well, that's Rubby. I'm like, no, you know what? I actually do really well in a fight. I can fight, dude. Zombie Grub, for those who don't know, DreamHack Austin, Zombie Grub and I are gonna fight. This is like
you totally
well
should.
planned. No, this is well planned. I'm legit thinking about bringing like sparring gear to like fight her.
Get your boxing gloves that you gave to Peely Peely and Jon
Yeah,
Snow.
man. Oh my god, dude. I'm sure Peely Peely and Jon Snow are gonna be there. We'll both borrow their boxing gloves because I bought each one of them boxing gloves. Yo, we can bring this down.
Word. Well, this is a bit weird. I think we are gonna see. I don't know if this is only for the wall. Whoa.
Ooh.
I'm wondering if the Evo chamber here at the front of Cham is only for the wall, but he did opt to go for a Roachborn with it too, and he's not getting. Oh, he is getting a layer. Never mind.
Oh.
Other side of things, PandaBearMe. Yo, I've seen him do this build. It's so sick.
What
Okay.
is this? Where he got up a spine crawler, but then he cancels it before it finishes. He forgoes a Baneliness, and he just gets +1 Carapace, and I guess it's just flooding Zerglings now with speed.
Yeah, and he's getting a second hatchery inside of his main. And this is a build that pretty much just goes ham with counterattacks as well when the third base comes down. And it gets fueled by the gold minerals pretty much for the whole time. Evo Chamber allows you to do some drops with it if you want to, but he's just going to try to attack the front. I don't know about this one, though. And also, I don't know about the Carapace when Cham is going for such early roaches. If he went for +1 attack, I totally would be with it. But let's see how this one does work out for him.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going so well right now. With 11 Zorglings having already gone down to do absolutely 0 damage, this has been pretty bad so far, I gotta say, for PandaBearMe. And I think the idea is, yes, he's going to be containing Cham to these 2 bases right now while he tries to deny this third expansion. But this is still going to be kind of difficult because he lost so many Zerglings.
Yeah, he ended up not doing too much with the first attack, and usually Zerg players don't wall off the front like that. So maybe he didn't really expect that to happen.
Oh.
And now Cham's going to get the full scout. He knows exactly what's up.
Yeah, the Changeling actually got a scout out on all these Zerglings, and I guess that prompted PandaBearMe to go out with the Zerglings that he was pulling up in his main base. Third expansion canceled over here for Cham, as he says, you know what, no way in hell am I going to be able to defend that against this many Zerglings. Let me just go back to my safe wall in, and I'll have no problems now.
Mm-hmm. So, the last time I saw him do this build, he did get +1 melee, and then he went into the roaches and decided to go for the ranged.
But
So
why?
he was able to
+1
take out small
Carapace?
packs of roaches that were attacking him, but this time he's trying to force himself into the base, and that's not going to be a small pack of roaches here.
Yeah, I'm like really trying to figure out why +1 Carapace, why not +1 melee attacks, as we sometimes see Zerg players go for, unless he's really just concerned about Banelings or something.
Well, there are not going to be any Banelings here. Cham did not opt to go for the nest, and he's just going to go for a big +1 attack. I think this is going to be better here for Cham.
Yeah, I mean, he's sitting on he might be sitting down a base, but he's sitting on a higher worker count right now. Even if PandaBearMe has 30 or 3 bases, he's not mining from his third.
And it's going to be a counterattack focused style, but I mean, how do you counterattack only the 2 bases here? Cham recognized this really early, and he's going to be doing a damn good job pretty much deflecting it. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes with the economy, especially because PandaBearMe did take a very early third, and he took it at the other gold. He's just buying time at the moment.
I mean, but that's the thing, right? Is that he took that third expansion, but he hasn't been using it for anything except for larva until just now he starts to transfer some of those workers over. He's still sitting on 33 workers as well. So it was pretty much just saying, like, I'm going to empty out my entire main base so I can go mine in my third. Yeah, it's a gold expansion, so it's a better economy now, but is it really that much better of a situation than Cham?
Well, Cham doing something very interesting with the burrow and the burrow movement. If he decided to burrow it across the map and totally surprise, yo, this is pretty sick. I don't know if PandaBearMe saw that, but if he burrows across the map and is able to get some good damage done, oh, nice run by here from PandaBearMe.
Yeah, with so many roaches out, I thought that this was going to be a foregone conclusion in terms of being able to get those run-bys in, but does manage to get that nice run-by in. I think killing off a queen or something, but only killing off one worker. Here we go. More Zorgons trying to stream their way in. Maybe going to try and go for a cancel on this third expansion, and I think they're going to be able to get it. No, has to back out.
Yep, and Cham, oh, he's been discovered. His roaches are going to get taken out at the time. And what I was saying before is that if you burrow across the map and you do it without being undetected, then all of a sudden your counterattack that's supposed to hit when the attack is happening is so late, but Cham is everywhere.
He is doing so much damage, especially at that third expansion where the gold was, where all of the drones were. Almost every single one ends up falling as 11 workers killed, and that was the entire gold. There's only 22 workers left on the map now.
This is not going well for PandaBearMe at all. A very nice response out of Cham, able to go ahead, punish the fact that it was only pure Link for such a long time, and now Cham, he's just pretty much getting upgrades. He's on the third base finally, and he just has a much better count. Look at this, 176 supply to 120.
You know, the one thing I will say is that if for some reason Cham maxes out and just sits around waiting for a little bit too long, PandaBearMe can eventually actually get up a maxed out army. He's not sitting as far behind on the roach count as you would think. Like, he's still sitting behind a good bit, 20-ish roaches, which is a lot. But he's still mining off of that gold expansion. Okay, well, he's mining off of one of his gold expansions.
Here he goes, transferring a few of the drones over. And he's starting to add a few more drones to it as well. But with these burrow shenanigans, PandaBearMe is doing a good job deflecting it for now.
Yeah.
But when is Cham going to strike and just go for it? It looks like that time could be now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a couple of these roaches over here for Cham do get picked off, but they pull all of the roaches for PandaBearMe very far up to the north side. Is going to actually even segment off a couple more roaches, 3 roaches chasing this one roach. I mean, it's every little bit that'll matter, but Cham making a couple of Ravagers, securing that big army that he really wants. I do just feel like, you know, you're sitting at max out. This is the moment where you have to go across the map and don't give PandaBearMe a chance to catch up with that roach supply. He's now only sitting about 15 behind. It's not as bad as it was maybe a minute ago.
Yeah, you're right. You know, because the gold base does boost your income by a lot for having such a low drone count. And it's just, I mean, I don't know, Cham, maybe he's waiting for +2 and then he'll do it. But he's actually chilling at home. He's spreading, waiting for PandaBearMe to attack him. And you may be absolutely right here, Fear Dragon, but it's always about that remax potential at the same time. So luckily, Cham is going to be going for the 4th and not like sitting on 3 bases and being like, all right, I'm ahead, so I'm always going to be ahead forever. No, you got to go and utilize that and actually trade out, because if you lose that first engagement, you might not get enough roaches out in time on such a small rest distance like Ryan. Look at that engagement here. Yeah, it's all up to these corrosive biles and the positioning. I believe that PandaBearMe did give it away, though. He's still gonna try to go for it here as they do the dance. That's one way to do it.
Very interesting way to handle it. Does end up eating quite a few corrosive bile shots, but I think the numbers are just a little bit too strong over here, as now, the roaches for PandaBearMe are the ones that dance, and that is gonna be GG. Cham taking game number 2. Bringing the series to a 2-0 close. Once again, another 2-0.
Yeah, that was really cool. Seeing so many different styles of ZvZ lately, it's actually pretty refreshing.
Yeah.
Love me some Legacy of the Void.
Yeah, man. Legacy of the Void ZvZ is actually pretty cool. Did I have the music on that entire game?
Oh, did you?
I hope not.
I have no idea.
We're gonna find out because everyone will be yelling at me in the chat. But
I
yeah,
don't know.
nobody's complaining. Nobody's complaining.
Yeah, it was totally intentional, by the way.
I think I just started the music a little bit too early. Earlier than normal. When the game ended. But yeah, Cham will move on to face off versus the winner of Slayer's Boner, who's another very, very active participant in many, many online cups. I know this because he's not an easy name to forget.
Nope.
Facing off versus Game Time, and Game Time still a very, very strong Grandmaster League Zerg player who ended up beating Ruff earlier on today.
Yeah, he dealt with Ruff pretty well in a very, very nice way. He just made a lot of roaches and was like, you know what? This is how to die. I mean, this is how to kill Ruff, I guess.
Absolutely, man. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. It like, especially game number 2, it was like, well, I'm just gonna kill you before you do anything. Like,
pretty much.
I'm just your builds involve you not making units for exorbitant amounts of time sometimes. So if I just all in you, you're not gonna have anything.
Hey, it seemed to work out for him.
Wow.
So...
Okay, Tempo, I want you to take a look at this bracket. There is not a single 2-1 here. Everything has been a 2-0. Not just the broadcasted matches. Every single match today has been a 2-0.
Wow, you're right, man. You are absolutely right.
That is...
Unless they reported it wrong, but no, I don't believe that is the case, man. I think it's actually 2-0s all around. Yeah.
That would actually be... Like, 2-0s kind of make me a little bit sad because I'm like, oh, man, you know, I'd like to see some 2-1s. I'd like to see some close series, but at the same time, I'm like, that's a cool curse. That's a cool curse to have.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe we'll, you know, start to get some as we do get further into the bracket. We're already in the quarterfinals. It looks like another 2-0. Add that. Oh, no, that was the one that we were just,
Yeah.
talking about.
That is a...
stylish, though. Potentially a 2-0.
Oh, Slayer's Boner actually managed to 2-0 Game Time.
Oh, so that was the one. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. No, you were right. You were right. So we are gonna have Slayer's Boner versus Cham, I believe, as our semifinals match. And wow, our first 2-1 of the night is gonna be Stylish taking a 2-1 over Peely Peely. 2 upsets on both sides of the bracket.
He goes and wow, that is what I'm talking about for an upset. But obviously, the side's doing by. It's just like, no, Peely.
Yeah, man, that is actually really, really surprising. It okay. Hold on, wait a second. It looks like the name Stylish is apparently EG Alive in game. That's not actually Alive though, right? Like Alive, didn't he retire or something?
Oh no, Alive is he's been doing Pro League. So he's played some of the most entertaining TVTs in Pro League, but I do think he is out now because the Afrika Freaks. He's on the Afrika Freaks.
Oh, he's on Afrika Freaks. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I am not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna pretend like I've actually had much time lately to be watching Pro League and GSL. Makes me so sad, man. Every single day I'm like, can I watch Korean StarCraft? No, I have to get some other stuff done. Damn it.
Yep.
Every single time.
Yeah, I feel you.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be hopping into our first semifinals in just a little bit. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to be getting that match set up and hopping into it. So we'll see you guys in a little bit.